Hello and welcome to another sales video from the Great Indian Festival Amazon. So I've completely misjudged the dates on the festival sale because I thought this was ending soon, but it's still ongoing and we still have quite a lot of interesting deals. So I thought I'll go over some more deals that I've not covered in the previous videos. So we start off first with something that is not on sale. So this is the Casio A158WA. However, this is in stock, which is kind of a big deal in itself. So this watch here, the 158, is, you could say, the metal bracelet version of the F91W. Very popular watch, very lightweight, simple dress watch. Now there is a slightly bigger and you could say better version of this, the 168. But that watch, I rarely find it in stock anywhere. It just sells out instantly, rarely see it anywhere. And that one is about 1,000 rupees more, but it has a better backlight and is a slightly thicker watch. So the options between these two is simple. If you want a backlight and a bigger watch, you go for 168. If you want a simple, slimmer dress watch and you don't really need the backlight, then you go with this one. So that's why I thought I'll mention this, because there is still a place for this one in my opinion. Like between these two, I might go for this one more, because with these Casio watches, I want them to be slim. I don't want the case to be too thick, and I don't really need the backlight. So anyway, so this one is in stock if you are interested. 1695. All right, next we have another Casio. This is a youth model. I mentioned this in the community tab. This is the AEQ 100W. Now, I did not know much about this one until I came across this the other day. And I love the map here in the dial. This looks fantastic. Nice, big, chunky watch. Big 12 o'clock index. And you have the other indices, round indices on the other. 100-meter water resistance, 10-year battery. Just looks great. And there's also like a full stealth version, like with blacked out numerals. So yeah, this one here is another very good looking watch. Now keep in mind, this one doesn't have a backlight. Quite a few people have mentioned that to me, and even in the reviews they mentioned that. The hands have loom though, so depends. Again, if you really need the backlight, then there are other better options, but if backlight is not an issue for you, this is a great looking watch. And a lot of people who have G-Shocks have left comments and reviews for this, saying they really like it even after using a G-Shock. So this is just over 3,000, 3196. Now on to the Casio MTP 1381. Again, I've mentioned different variations of this in previous videos. This one I think is probably one of the better looking versions. This is black dial, gold indices, and a two-tone bracelet. I think it looks pretty good. 20% off, 4156. Could be a little cheaper, but it's on a small discount right now. Now let's look at some American watches. So we start off first with Timex, one of the oldest watchmakers, I guess. And I don't have a Timex. I've never owned a Timex. So I've always wanted something, and I've always thought, should I go for something like a cheap Timex or just go for something more well-known like the Q Timex or something like that. So if you're looking for like a smaller watch, this one looked quite clean and elegant to me. So you have, I don't know what color is that, champagne color dial. You have silver hands. You have a sub dial with the date, and they have the dates in the odd numbers, so 1, 3, etc. It also comes with two bracelet options. So you have the mesh bracelet that is here, and a leather bracelet to go with it. 43 millimeter dial. Might feel a little big because this is mostly dial, but still not bad, I feel. And it has like a simple clean charm to it. So this is 37% off, 33.98. Next is the very popular Weekender. Timex themselves don't bring it. It's usually other people who import them. So that is why it tends to be a little more expensive than it should be. So I've not seen this below 6,000 as far as I can remember. And this is just under 7,000 right now for 6930. A great field watch, comes on a NATO strap. Great backlight, has that famous Indiglo. Very well known watch, and something that if you're a collector you may want to consider. Now we have another little known American brand. Maybe it's not that little known. This is Armitron digital chronograph silicone strap watch. So if you are looking for a good option, good alternative to Casio digital watches, this might be your best bet, because these guys have been making digital watches since the 70s. So around the same time Casio were making, and they're kind of big in America. So yeah, if you want a good quality one, have a look at this. It reminds me a lot of the W217 from Casio. I have that one, and I have it in the negative display, so this one looks better with the positive display. And it's on a tiny sale here, 5% off, 27.25. Price isn't bad. Size is also decent. It's a little bigger than the usual F91W and other watches. And then we have a very funky looking Fossil. So whatever is this? This is the analog digital from Fossil. There's a more simple version, like a silver one. Well, simple in terms of color, I guess. But this one is out of stock. So we have the gold one here. A lot of functions, kind of like the Casio World Time, I guess, but with its own design. I like the look of it, the design. Color, I'm not a fan with this gold color. I would have liked to see the other black version or the silver one. But yeah, it looks interesting, and if you want something unique, this might not be a bad option. So this is 40% off, just under 6,000. Has good reviews as well, 4.1. So yeah, not a bad option. And next we have a Fastrack. So this is another brand that I don't really know anything about. I mean, I've seen this and I know what it is. It's basically another Titan brand within the Titan group, and they tend to market these towards younger people, more sort of sporty, youthful look, and they have some interesting designs, as you can see here. I kind of like the look of this one, so I thought I'll mention this. Maybe I would prefer a slightly darker strap, green color, but yeah, I like the layout of the dial here. You have the 24-hour time, you have the day of the week, date, and yeah, just the shape and the look of the dial is really nice, and the color itself also useful. So this is on a 30% sale, 3,000 in India, 4.7 rating, but only 5 people have rated this. So again, I don't know too much about this, but I like the look of it, so I thought I'll mention it. And now on to some accessories. We have a set of NATO straps. So if you're looking for a NATO strap for your watches, field watch or whatever, then this might be a good option. I have this one. Personally, I have this and use this. So this is from Vinant Enterprises, 443% off. It comes in 4 colors. So you have the black, brown, not brown, blue, brown, green, and 4 sizes, 18, 20, 22 and 24 millimeters. So yeah, you can put this on your wish list if you want a NATO strap for your watches. And then finally, we have a nice fancy looking watch box. So we have the usual faux leather boxes with the soft cushions and stuff like that. This one is a little more fancy if you want to store your more premium watches, let's say. And this is 23% off, 1376. As you can see here, wooden finish, really nice looking display, and very highly rated as well by the people here. 264 people have rated this, 4.8 out of 5. So it looks very good. Craftsmanship 4.9, sturdiness 4.8, value for money 4.6. So really good option, and you can see it's not that much more expensive than these normal boxes. So yeah, good option for, I guess, more premium watches, I feel. So yeah, that's a quick look at some more deals here. I guess I'll try and see what works best once a week, once every 2 weeks or something, because right now we have sales, so I can pretty much make a video every day if I wanted. But yeah, some really good options here. And when I recommend some watches here or show you on sale, these are usually watches that I would consider getting myself. So yeah, anyway, let me know what you think, and if you've picked up any of these. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time.